consciência, energizing you to be fit, healthy, happy, and free. In this video, I want to share my workout, my training, my practice of triceps. Yes, I'm going to use tubing like this one. I'm going to use a band, and I'm even going to show you how to do it with no equipment at all. So you have no excuses whatsoever not to get your triceps strong and toned. Yes, let me tell you a little bit about the triceps. It has a long head, okay? It's the one that's internal like this. Then, no, this is the internal head, right? Then it has the longest. You can look it up on Wikipedia, but it's really interesting because it has 3 sections. And the internal one that we're also going to work. And it's really interesting because it's basically the only muscle group that is in the back of our arms. And we use it when we extend our elbow. But if we just do this, it wouldn't work much. We would have to do it against gravity somehow. And that's what I want to show you with the tubing to start with, okay? Many times people do exercises that are okay, but are not really that effective. And I want my training to be effective. So even if I do 15 reps, I want it to work. So I'm going to step on the tubing with one foot, okay? I'm going to keep my abs in, as usual. Sometimes I don't, and you notice, right? And then you tell me, oh, Monica, you're getting a little fat. And I say, oops, yes, you're right. So abs in, and remember that's the #1 secret to have flat abs. Then I want you to raise your elbow like this, and I'm just using a double, but you could start with one like this. And if this is too tight, because I'm using the yellow, which is for beginners and rehab, but you also have to check to see if the tension is good for you, and if this is way too loose, or you perhaps you have to loosen it up, you know? So how do you do that? Is like this. You shorten it to make it tighter, and you loosen it on the arm that's working if you want to make it looser, obviously, right? But still, I'm showing you. I'm going to leave this stable right here, although I could also work the biceps or something else, perhaps shoulder, as I do the triceps, like in one of my famous videos. But right now, let's just focus on the triceps. So, from here, like I said, you raise your elbow, okay? And the idea is to extend the elbow. Inhale, exhale, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, couple more, 11, and 12. And now I'm going to pump back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stay there, isometric. Ooh, it feels so good. Abs in. Oh. Wow, you have to do it with me. I know the first time you watch this video, it's important to see what I'm doing, and then of course you got to get your tubing in order to do it exactly. Okay, so now the other side. I'm going to step on it, and the other trick is that if you want it tighter, not only do you shorten it, but you can also double it. Okay? So, are we ready? We're going to do 12 and extend. 1, 2, I have the advantage of the mirror. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I'm going to lift. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and stay isometric. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 approximately. Feels great. In fact, we could also do the little tiny contractions on the part of the exercise that is strongest. So instead of doing it here, we're going to do it here. And 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you could do the 12 if you want. I'm saying 12, but it really doesn't matter. As long as it's enough reps that you get a workout. You feel like, oh, yes, it's working for me. That's the idea. Okay, so 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12. Feels so good. And why am I leaning forward? Why am I flexing my hips? Because that's the way to get the right angle so that your triceps are engaged. That's the idea. Okay, next, I'm going to use tubing. Oh, I did, sorry, this is the band, and it's really different. Why? Because, yes, you could do this. Oh yeah, you could also do the same thing. We just don't have the handles. But yes, you could step on it and do the same exact exercise. Extend, oops, still too tight, so I'm loosening it up here. And let's see, like that. 3, 4. Exactly, very easy, but I want to show you something different in this video. I want it to be interesting, because then, you know, if you can do the same, you don't need to get bands. But sometimes the bands are really, really more effective for certain exercises. I think we could use both. In this case of the triceps, actually. But the way I like to use the bands is like this. So, extend, 2, 3, you could do it with the tubing too, actually. 5, 6, 7, 8, and little, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feels really good. Okay, same thing on the other side. Yes, you could do it with the tubing. In this case, it doesn't apply. But I'll show you how. 3, 4, the way you hold it is, for me, it's way more comfortable when it's one of these bands. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stay. 2, 3, 4. Isometric contraction. Those 3 heads of the triceps are working. Yes, fantastico. Okay, and finally, not least, actually, not last yet, but I do have a few more exercises like this one, where you extend like that. And since this is a little too easy for me, I'm going to double up this elastic band. So, like that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stay in that little contraction, and perhaps you could stay in isometric. That's an idea. Okay, other side, of course, and 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm doing little contractions, and then I'm staying in isometric. That's basically what I did. And let me check that my hands are working too. Yes, so it's not just the triceps. Your hands get a workout when it comes to holding these elastic accessories, whether they be tubing or bands. And I could show you many more exercises with these, but I said I would teach you how to do something for triceps without needing any equipment at all. So just with your body weight. What do? You get a chair or a bench or something like this, like a stool, and you sit on it. Then you're going to slide yourself forward, have your hands under your glutes, and then what do? You know this. You know the dip. I've done it before at the park. 2, 3, 4, and extend. 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and extend. Once you've gotten it, then you just do it like 1, 2, extending 2, and since I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm making sure that my shoulders are down. Okay? They have to be really separated from your ears. Okay? So, you see me here? Okay, wait. I said we stand here, it's safer. And then we slide ourselves off the stool. And now we go down, 2, 3, 4, and extend. In 4, in 2, 1, 2. And then in 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is good. 5, I can feel it. 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, I can feel those triceps burning. And they're getting tighter and more toned. Now I'm stretching the triceps. This is how you stretch. Okay, by bending your elbow. So basically do the opposite as we did in the contraction, like this. And the other side, like that. Fantastic. There is one exercise that I can do more easily when I use tubing instead of band. So I'm going to give you an example in which they don't usually work. Like when I was teaching class, 3 to 5 classes a day, so many years teaching, I usually would take some of these, but most people had these. And it was a problem because sometimes I would teach something with this one, for instance, this exercise that I'm going to show you, and people wouldn't be able to do with a band. So it all depends. This one is okay if you have the band long enough, but if the band is shorter, then it's not going to work. And there's other exercises like this one, in which I remember this one actually. It's really much easier to do it when you're using tubing, easy, than when you're using the band. Okay? I think I taught you this recently in one of my videos of biceps and triceps. Obviously this is too easy for me, so I'd have to use the next tubing, like the intermediate level, the blue one, or it depends. Usually it's green, yes, depending on the company. And you see, this is a little too short and I wouldn't be able to get a full range of motion with the band. Okay? So now I got the example that I wanted to give you. Is that the exercises are similar, but sometimes they're different. And I would recommend that you get both. Get something like this, and also get different sizes, intensities, so that you can work up. And in some exercises I'm going to need to use the lighter one, and some I'm going to be able to use the heavier one, and that's the idea, that you progress, that you go little by little and you gradually get to your next level in fitness, okay? In body, mind, emotions, and spirit. And I really am looking forward to helping you and basically guiding you to get there. So keep watching my videos. Thank you so much for giving it a like. If you got value from it, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and what else? You have something else, another duty is to leave your comments below so that I know which videos you enjoy the most, what you'd like to see, any questions, suggestions. I'm open to everything as long as it's kind, because kindness is one of my favorite values, just like gratitude. So leave you with this. Namaste, make it an awesome day, and let's keep on working our triceps so that they're nice and toned, no flabbiness when we say bye. I hope not. I'll keep working on it. Yes.